Am I the asshole? For telling my daughter if she hates her stepmom so much she is free to leave. My daughter is 20 and in college. She has a dorm on campus but she doesn't live there. I love my daughter but she can be a lot. Drama follows her everywhere and I was hoping she would grow out of it but it never happened. Due to this she has gone through multiple friends group and as she puts it, they are jealous so she doesn't have college friends. Now I married when she turned 18, I was never married and her bio mom wasn't in the picture. So this was an adjustment but I want to make it clear I did the right steps. I introduced them when I was serious 2 years in. I spent more time with her, I didn't force them together, we made boundaries for my wife like punishment comes to me not her. When she was struggling I got her into therapy and did session with her. She stopped when she hit 18 since I can't make her go. My daughter is making it impossible for them to get along. If my wife tells her food is ready she gets pissed she is bothering her. If she doesn't tell her then she is pissed she wasn't invited. It's contradiction after contradiction. I have talked to her, my wife has tried to do what she asked and then she is pissed she did that. It's impossible. Now to the main issue. My wife's birthday was yesterday. I put out her presents cake on the table. I had work to so I left it. I came back and all her presents were opened and my daughter was eating a piece of cake. I asked why the fuck she would do that. She told me she doesn't deserve birthday presents. This is when I had enough and told her if she hates her stepmom so much she can leave. That she has a dorm and I don't want to see her until an apology to me and my wife. She started crying and called me a jerk. I have been getting a lot of texts from her and I am doubting my decision. Not the asshole. When I read SHW has a dorm on campus but doesn't use it, I was like WTF. What a colossal waste of money. And now I get it. She would be eaten alive behaving like she does in any other social situation and probably has. She ran home where she is allowed to continue being a shit human with no consequence. At 20, with that stunt, her bags would be on the lawn in almost any other house. You are doing her no favors with the excessive understandingness. She's going to have a hard road ahead. An adult woman just deliberately ruined another's birthday because she doesn't like her. This is no longer passive behavior. She actively did something to hurt you and your wife. She isn't a child. Stop treating her like one. Show her that actions have consequences and remind her you don't have to forgive her for acting out in malice. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She can stay in the dorm. I mean, WTF? Who does that? I am doubting my decision. Don't. Your daughter has chosen to take the nuclear path of destruction. Kick her to her dorm. Further, threaten to stop paying for school if she's going to behave this poorly. Give her selfish ass a wake-up call. She opened someone else's presents. She cut into an uncut birthday cake when no one else was there. This is straight up, in-your-face asshole behavior. If you tolerate it, you're setting up your daughter for a life of failure. She has to learn to behave in socially acceptable ways or spend her life alone. No wonder she has no friends. If she's in college, it might be too late already, but you absolutely have to do your job as a parent and let her know that she can't go around being an asshole to everyone around her and expect to be happy in life. Not the asshole. Your daughter has some issues. This behavior, while not really acceptable in general, is pretty fucking absurd at age 20. You can't make her go to therapy, but you can stand firm on this and set some boundaries until she hopefully has a wake-up call. Not the asshole. She has somewhere else to live, which I'm presuming is not free of charge. She can live there, seeing as it's being paid for. It sounds like she is not a people person and she can't go through life like that. It's better she learns when she's still in a safe environment like college than when she's out in the real world. Not the asshole. Text her and let her know that she needs to apologize to your wife for her horrible behavior. Until that happens in person, then she has nothing to text you about. Then stop reading all her texts because there's no point in it. When she does apologize, you need to sit down as a group and decide if she gets to move back in. Personally, I'd let her stay in the dorms because she needs to give you and your wife space. I came back and all her presents were opened and my daughter was eating a piece of cake. That is just unhinged. Even most children wouldn't do that. Not the asshole, and if she does come back, I think you should make resuming her therapy a condition of her continued residence. She needs to work through what I'm assuming are extreme jealousy issues toward your wife. Not the asshole, but your reaction seems long overdue. Your daughter is clearly unreasonable, and at 20 you would not expect that kind of behavior from a normal individual. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't going to classes anymore and that's why she is home. You should call school. Not the asshole. Not the eating someone else's birthday cake at age 20 WTF. Sounds like your daughter is acting like a brat pushing your buttons. She can stay on campus. She has opened your wife's gifts and cut the cake. Your daughter is awful and I'm not surprised she has no friends. She needs some tough love and some actual consequences. If she had the gall to open someone else's birthday gifts and cut their cake, I wonder if she's ever had a real consequence. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Your 20-year-old adult daughter was acting out like a 5-year-old child. You did the right thing. Not the asshole at all. That was some extremely childish and selfish behavior on her part. I would have kicked her out of my house too. If she was a little kid maybe, but she is a grown-ass wife of dorm you don't use. Dude, your daughter sounds like a bully with a capital B. Not the asshole, not one bit. A good rule of life: if everywhere you go smells like shit, check the bottom of your shoes. Your daughter just seems like a brat who expects the world to cater to her. TBH, I think you actually did everything right. We read so many stories where children are awful to the step-parent and the bio-parent expects the step-parent to just get over it. I hope your daughter grows out of this. Maybe living in a dorm where people won't put up with her crap is a good lesson. Good luck, my dude. Not the asshole. If your daughter has been treating your wife like this for some time, I think that you taking a stand is probably long overdue. She doesn't have to treat your wife like a mother, but she does need to treat her politely and with respect. Your daughter, while not mature, is grown up enough to understand consequences. She has issues that you can't solve. You are not the asshole. You should change your locks. Wow, what a nasty little piece of work you have on your hands. There is something wrong with your daughter and she needs help. Not the asshole. Stick to your decision. Don't fall for crocodile tears and promises to change. The die is cast. Not the asshole. Your daughter is acting like a little kid and stirring the pot for no reason. She can stay on campus. She was totally disrespectful to both of you when she did that. I can see why she has no friends. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. It sounds like you did everything you could to make this work. You and your wife deserve a happy marriage. Your daughter is an adult, she can go live in the dorm. Not the asshole. But your daughter is your daughter, needs to figure out what her problem is. You did what you could. Not the asshole, but this girl has some serious mental health issues. Why is she living at home if you or someone is paying for a dorm room? Time for a tough love reality check to be issued. Daughter needs to return to counseling and can't be part of your household until she's back to regularly scheduled counseling sessions. Not the asshole. What a brat. Not the asshole, and you better put your foot down on your bratty ass daughter before your wife leaves you. Your grown adult daughter acted like a child, but deserves adult repercussions. Not the asshole. This was wildly inappropriate and disrespectful to both of you. Not the asshole. She's a brat and needs a wake-up call. She should be told that if she doesn't go back to therapy and fix her attitude, she should be cut off.